This is the big topic of du jour. Why the 49ers won't trade Deebo Samuel. A lot of Niner fans are getting upset about it, nervous about it, are already thinking maybe they should trade him, maybe they will trade him.
Yeah.
Can you talk him off the ledge?
Yeah, here's the deal. There is no way the 49ers are going to get rid of Deebo Samuel. If Iggy disagreed with me, I'd bet him $100 bottle of wine on this one.
You tried. I was like, no. I'm not going there. No.
Look, we were talking last night about it, Iggy and I, and it's the line from Macbeth. This is sound and fury signifying nothing. All the stuff that's going on with his posturing and whatever the Niners are saying. They understand that he is the best offensive player on the team.
Yes.
By far. Yes. They understand without him, they may even just have a mediocre offense. That's how great he is. That's how much they need him. They're going to break his chops, and he's going to act foolishly the way he's been acting, I guess, on the advice of his agent, whoever his agent is. But by the time they need to sign him, which would be like a day before training camp,
it'll get done.
Oh, Iggy, you could bet the mortgage. Look, I've already bet you that Garoppolo will not be on the team for the first regular season game. I feel more confident that they're going to sign Deebo Samuel.
Me too.
What I'm saying is, it's actually not even an argument. They're going to sign him. And from everything I hear, Kyle Shanahan, because he's a sane person, is in love with Deebo as a football player.
I would hope so. I think there's some fear among Niner fans that Kyle is so arrogant that he thinks he can create, that he did create Deebo Samuel and he can create the next one. Got to remember, Kyle was a wide receiver and not a particularly great one. I think he would have real respect for a wide receiver like Deebo Samuel. And also, he was coaching Julio Jones in Atlanta. I don't think Kyle was so arrogant that he thought he created Julio. I think he felt that he put a good system around Julio and allowed Julio to be his best, but I think he understands what a great wide receiver can do for his offense.
In certain ways, I think Kyle has a big ego and is arrogant. I do think that, and that may be good or bad. I'm not judging it, but I think he also is a savvy football coach and an evaluator of talent, and he understands this talent that Deebo has is maybe once in a decade, Iggy.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the Niners haven't had a weapon like this on offense since Terrell Owens. It's been more than 1 decade. It's been 2.
I think this kid's a better player than Terrell Owens.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that. And Terrell Owens is a Hall of Famer. So this is a big deal.
I voted for him by the way.
I hear you on that. We need to talk about Terrell Owens, but he's the second leading receiver of all time. Like, that's really high praise for Deebo. And I'm with you. Terrell Owens couldn't play running back like Deebo Samuel. Terrell Owens wouldn't just do whatever the coaching staff wants. But one more thing. I think a lot of people are upset, or not upset, or concerned about the way the Niners do business. Like, hardcore Niner fans, they know how Jed and Parag have been. But like last year, Trent Williams said, Parag said no to me. He said, we can't do this number. And I called Kyle and I said, look, man, I'm going to the Chiefs unless you call your boy and tell him to change his mind. A half hour later, Trent Williams was signed to the 49ers. So if Kyle steps in and says, look, Parag, make it happen, it's going to get done. And I think Kyle would do that if it came to that with Deebo.
Yeah, Deebo's going to be on the team next season.
Yeah, lock it in.
Locked in. In fact, I know at this time of year it's hard to find other topics, but I think we need to find another topic besides Deebo because he's locked in.
It's locked in. Really what he's accomplished, him and his agent, is made himself a topic. Now, we weren't talking about him at all. We were just assuming everything would go well. Now we're just talking about him a lot, but he's going to get the contract because Niners aren't crazy. They're not crazy. I do think they're crazy enough to keep Jimmy Garoppolo around, but maybe they'll trade him. Maybe the Panthers are crazy enough to trade for him this weekend and let the Niners off the hook.
I feel pretty sure that I'm winning that bottle of wine, Iggy.
You usually do. When we take it to the bottle of wines, you usually win.
Yeah, when we take it to the bottle of wine level.
To the level of the bottle of wine. All right, we got some questions. Shavnur says, am I the only one who isn't angry, frustrated by this Deebo situation? It's fascinating because of how different a negotiation strategy this is. Yeah, it seems like a peek into what agents think works in 2022 because his other A.J. Brown in Tennessee has the same exact agent, and he's doing the same exact stuff over there. So it seems like a strategy.
It's a crummy strategy. I think they need a different agent.
Yeah. What does it accomplish? It gets you in the news, but it polarizes you among the fan base and makes you seem like a selfish diva who's not in with the team. I think it's probably a bad strategy. It's not working for Kyler Murray.
I'll tell you something else. Let's say this agent, I don't even know the agent's name and I don't care, has another player, but he's not an outstanding talent. He's a middle of the road player. And then he comes to the Niners and say, would you be interested? The Niners could say, we don't like you.
Right.
You had
we don't do business with this guy.
But we'll deal with somebody else for a mediocre talent. So I think he's putting himself out.
Yeah. I think that happened with the Raiders and Khalil Mack and Amari Cooper. Anyway, that does happen. Alex Mendoza says, happy to see the GOAT Lowell back on the show. The GOAT! He's back. Keneal says, I'm in my zone, rhyming on a beat from Grant Cohn, owner of the Cohn phone, owner of the Cohn zone. Shout out Lowell is Pops. We never going to stop. Let me make an intro for the Cohn zone. Thanks, Keneal. He's the greatest. He calls into the Cohn phone all the time. That was a nice little rap. I liked it. I didn't do it any justice, though. Little Lord Stewie says, Deebo and Bosa had a better start than G, and is Kyle even still on the gym thing, or is it all Lynch? Jed needs to put Lynch in the doghouse. Okay, hold on. Deebo and Bosa had a better start than Jimmy Garoppolo, and is Kyle even still on the gym thing, or is it all Lynch? I don't know who's on the gym thing. Jed needs to put Lynch in the doghouse. Okay, we'll put him in the doghouse for you. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. Hot seat. You're on the hot seat, Lil Lord Stewie.